What are 5 of the best foods to help accelerate your weight loss? In this episode, I'll break down how to select foods that are best for fat loss and give you specific examples of each. You're listening to the Best You podcast, home to the 10-week transformation, where we help you lose fat, build muscle, and gain confidence. My name is Nick Carrier, and I've done personal training and group fitness since 2016 and have coached 512 people to transform their body in our 10-week transformation program. My mission is to help you become the healthiest, most confident version of yourself so you can get closer to your best you. If you're ready to learn about foods that will help accelerate your fat loss journey, then let's dive in. Today, I'm really excited to get into specific foods that are going to help you lose fat and hopefully restructure your body composition. And before I dive into the foods themselves, I want to talk about why I came up with, or not necessarily why, but how I came up with these 5 foods. Because it's not like these foods are going to be magical and they do anything different, but it's the elements and the components of these foods that make them more beneficial to fat loss. 2 different things as to why I mainly picked these foods: fiber and protein. Why fiber and protein? Both of them, what they have in common is they're satiating. They're full. They make you feel really full, ensuring that you don't overeat. So both of them have that in common. What fiber has that is unique to fiber is it has the ability to, you're not digesting and you're not fully absorbing all of the calories in foods that are high in fiber. So foods that are high in fiber have either or both soluble fiber and insoluble fiber. Soluble fiber dissolves in water. It retains water and forms a gel-like substance in the colon, and it slows down digestion and nutrient absorption from the stomach and the intestine. Now, insoluble fiber, it does not dissolve in water and is actually left intact and undigested. And so insoluble fiber helps to speed up the passage of food through your stomach and intestine, and it adds bulk to the stool and can help relieve constipation. So insoluble fiber, the calories that you get that are purely from insoluble fiber, your body doesn't actually ingest. So for example, if a food has 100 calories and 15 of the calories of that are from insoluble fiber, then 15 of those calories don't actually get digested from your system. Only 85 of those calories get digested into your system, while the other 15 get excreted. And so some of these foods that I'm going to mention are high in insoluble fiber, and then also going to be high in protein. And the other thing about protein is protein has the highest thermic effect of food. I'm not going to dive into what thermic effect of food is today. That could be a discussion for another podcast episode, but you can go look up what thermic effect of food is. It's basically how hard your body has to work to break down the different macronutrients, because your body has to work at different levels of exhaustion in order to break down foods. Carbs, fats, proteins, it has to work the hardest to break down protein, therefore burning more calories when breaking down protein. So again, really quickly before I go into the 5 foods, we're thinking about protein, we're thinking about fiber. We're thinking about both of those because they are satiating, they make you full, therefore you're not overeating. We think about fiber because you are not digesting all of the calories that are in fibrous foods, and then also because fiber helps to regulate blood sugar. Number 2, protein. We're talking about protein because of the increased thermic effect of food that it has, therefore the extra calories that you burn, that your body's burning when you eat high protein foods. Okay, let's dive in. The first food is broccoli. Why do I think broccoli is one of the best foods to eat to help accelerate weight loss? Because it's high in fiber, it's low in calories, and it's satiating. I mean, you can have a ton of broccoli and still be eating very few calories, but if you have a plate full of broccoli, and I have had meals where I have had platefuls of broccoli before, and you get super full by the end of it. And so therefore you're not going to be overeating on calories. It's going to help stabilize your blood sugar and everything like that. And once again, it's high in fiber. So broccoli, number 1. Number 2 is going to be spinach. Spinach is super high in insoluble fiber. I think in a cup of spinach, there might be something like 6 grams of fiber, 5 of which are going to be insoluble fiber, and that therefore helps to decrease the overall calories that you're ingesting. Once again, you can eat a ton of it because it's really low in calories and it's very versatile, right? You can do salads with spinach. You can do kind of like taco bowls with spinach. You can do so many different things. You can put it on sandwiches, right? Like there's so many different things that you can do with spinach. So that's another reason why I like it. So we've got broccoli, we've got spinach. Number 3, organic chicken. Why is chicken really good? It's low in calories because chicken is usually low in fat, and then it's high in protein, therefore making it very satiating. I mean, if you have a big chicken breast, you're going to be full for a while, therefore not over consuming excess calories, therefore hopefully not snacking unnecessarily and unmindfully as well. So organic chicken is going to be my third for helping to accelerate weight loss and fat loss. Number 4 is going to be grass-fed beef. Grass-fed beef just overall for me is one of my favorite sources of protein. And you can get a type of beef that is a little bit lower in fat. Usually 80-20 or 85-15 is going to be a good ratio of amount of fat that grass-fed beef is going to have that you want to get. And you want to get grass-fed, and high in protein makes it very satiating. Once again, it's very versatile. You can do taco salads. You can get actual steak. There's a lot of different forms of grass-fed beef you can get. You can get beef sticks. I have beef sticks very often, and that keeps me full for sure. Even if it's just a 90-calorie one beef stick, that keeps me full and can sometimes hold me over in between lunch and dinner. So grass-fed beef is going to be number 4. Before I dive into number 5, I want you guys to make sure that you go check out the 1-week free trial of the virtual 10-week transformation. You're going to receive the 5x5 meal plan that I created, which includes recipes with all of these foods. And you're also going to receive 3 video workouts that you can complete at any day, at any time. So go get that free trial by going to nickcarrier.com/free trial. Again, nickcarrier.com/free trial. Now, diving into the 5th and final one, this is one that you might be a little bit surprised that you're hearing me say. And the 5th and final one is going to be potatoes. Now, this can be a regular potato. I like sweet potatoes. I like Japanese sweet potatoes. I like purple potatoes. I like red potatoes. Even white potatoes are going to be good as well. Now, you can't fry them and say that French fries is what Nick said to eat to help accelerate weight loss. Hell no. You can put potatoes in the oven. I mean, I simply like to dice up the potatoes that I have, drizzle a little olive oil or avocado oil on them, and put salt and pepper on them, and then put them in the oven for 425 degrees for 20 minutes, and boom, absolutely delicious. The great thing about potatoes, why I mentioned that, is they are so satiating. I mean, if you have a sweet potato or a baked potato or just a few mini red potatoes, that's going to fill you up pretty darn good. So therefore, it's not going to cause you to overeat on calories. They also are a good source of fiber, which helps stabilize your blood sugar. And for most people, potatoes are not going to be something that spikes your blood sugar all that much because of the fiber content. Now, people's responses, blood sugar responses and glucose responses to different foods are all unique to you. So you might be somebody where you have a big blood sugar response to potatoes, but generally speaking, for the most part, people are not going to have huge glucose responses and huge insulin responses from potatoes. So again, we're thinking fiber, we're thinking protein for a number of reasons, and these 5 foods are broccoli, spinach, organic chicken, grass-fed beef, and potatoes. If you can do these things, I promise you, if you regulate them in the right amounts, which is why I put them in here, you're going to start seeing an acceleration in your weight loss journey, and in particular, your body fat loss journey. And then I also mentioned a couple of protein options in there so that you can maintain and or build muscle, therefore also helping you accelerate your weight loss journey. I hope today helps you, and I really want you to make sure that you go check out the 1-week free trial of the virtual 10-week transformation, because I give you my 5x5 meal plan, which gives you the grocery list 5 healthy breakfasts, 5 healthy lunches, 5 healthy dinners, and also 5 healthy snacks. Recipes for all of those things so that you can set yourself up for success and eat these foods that are going to help accelerate your weight loss journey. Go to nickcarrier.com/free trial to check that out. But I hope today gives you some specific foods that you can start to implement, or implement even more so into your diet. So getting you closer to your health and fitness goals, and ultimately getting you closer and closer to your best you.